Welcome, I'm Ron de Parmesan, and you're watching Newscats. Hold on to your whiskers, folks. I've got some perfectly captivating news for you. On September 11th, 2024, US Vice President Kamala Harris and former President Donald Trump met at Ground Zero in New York City to honor the 23rd anniversary of the tragic September 11th attacks. This meeting, ladies and gentlemen, was just 12 hours after a fiery presidential debate the night before in Philadelphia. That's right, just hours after facing off in a battle of words, these two rivals shared a handshake that folks are already calling a rare moment of bipartisanship in today's politically charged climate. The solemnity of the occasion added layers of meaning, showcasing how meaningful gestures can emerge even from the heat of political discourse. Now, let me take a moment to set the scene for you. This memorial ceremony wasn't just any old gathering. We had big names like President Joe Biden and former New York Mayor Michael Bloomberg joining the event. It was all hands on deck to pay respects to nearly 3,000 souls lost back in 2001. The air was thick with emotion, a reminder of the lasting impact those events shaped in the heart of our nation. And Kamala Harris, she really brought it home with her speech, emphasizing unity and civility. She reminded everyone that in tough times like this, coming together means everything. We honour the memories not just with words, but with our commitment to each other, she said, driving that point home beautifully. Moments like these just show how, even in the midst of political fray, the memory of tragedy can unite people in ways we often forget. Speaking of that debate, just think about it. Before the warm greetings and the shared nods of respect at Ground Zero, we had quite a showdown the evening before. Wouldn't you agree? The debate was more charged than a cat chasing a laser pointer, with Harris effectively challenging Trump on various issues, especially his handling of the pandemic and economic policies from his time in office. Trump, being the ever-colourful character we know, accused the format of being rigged and unfair. They stood at the podiums, all bright lights and sharp jabs, trading barbs that showcased their stark policy differences and contrasting personalities. Yet, as they donned sombre expressions at Ground Zero, it felt as if time had momentarily paused. They put aside their political rivalry, acknowledging the significance of the day, and my whiskers tingled with the weight of it all. After the Ground Zero ceremony, the plans kept on rolling. Harris and Biden were slated to visit the Flight 93 National Memorial in Shanksville, Pennsylvania, followed by a trip to the Pentagon in Arlington, Virginia. It was a day steeped in remembrance. Another layer to the significance of this gathering was the media frenzy surrounding that handshake. I mean, of course reporters and analysts were zeroing in. They were like cats stalking a laser beam. The imagery of unity after such a heated debate raised eyebrows and shifted perspectives. That handshake might have seemed small, but it's a big deal in this charged political landscape, prompting questions about how voters perceive these candidates leading up to the ever-so-critical election. Let's take a moment to appreciate how this moment functions in our catspiracy-fueled world, where social media often dictates discussions. With clips of politicians handshaking and exchanging pleasantries circulating quicker than I can catch a sunbeam, it serves as a reminder that national unity can occur even among the political rivals. From recent surveys, it's clear that people are drawn to displays of bipartisanship, especially now, when division can feel almost like second nature. So, whether you're in the Harris fan club, waving Trump flags, or just trying to figure it all out, let's celebrate these fleeting glimpses of unity. Let's relish those rare moments when politics takes a friendly turn. How about that, folks? When was the last time you saw politics take a friendly turn? Drop your thoughts below. Now, folks, let's keep the conversation going. This meeting at Ground Zero, with all its emotional depth and complexities, invites us to think about the future and encourages us to question how such moments can influence the upcoming election. Political analysts suggest this public display of civility could potentially shape voter attitudes as we edge closer to November 2024. After all, in our current landscape, gestures like this resonate with voters who might be both weary of the constant bickering and hungry for evidence that bipartisanship exists. It's a small sliver of hope in a time that often feels divided. So as we reflect on this, it's my hope that we continually see these moments of connection no matter how bright they shine against the vast shadows of political rivalry. And there you have it, folks. The whirlwind of political theatre met with a wave of solemn remembrance. What a tale we have today. Remember to drop a like, comment your thoughts, and subscribe for more of these riveting updates. Let's keep that curious spirit alive as we explore what's happening in the world, one story at a time. Meow! We'll return shortly with more updates. I'm Ron de Parmesan, and this has been another Newscat special report. Meow!